Right, quick video following where we are now. I just want to send a message out to Johnny Shinto. We will be in Nimbin on Saturday the 21st, mate. So if you're there, drop me something in the comments and that, and we can meet up. Nice one. All right, enjoy the video, please. Thank you. So this is where we are now, the national park in the middle of nowhere. It's absolutely stunning. It really is. And there are kangaroos and koalas here. Haven't seen any yet, but all the way here it's very agricultural and flat. Mine of Holland, a lot of it. Crazy, isn't it? There's just so many beaches in this country. Absolutely beautiful. It's the life, eh? Right, what's been happening? Not a lot. We spent 3 days, and I can't remember the name of the place now. I was going to do a bit of fishing. We had really bad weather. On the Sunday we spent all day in Morris because the wind, it just lashed down. Like Sunday morning, and I see the weather forecast, so did everyone else at the campsite. But they obviously all lived in Sydney and Newcastle and that, and after 7, 8 o'clock in the morning they was packing up and they was out of there because it's no fun turning a caravan in the wind and that, and it was shocking. So Monday I got up to do a bit of fishing and I couldn't move because my arthritis, couldn't even walk. As the day went on it got better anyway. So I went out in the afternoon, first cast, sent the lure out, I don't know, 30, 40 yards and cracked off the reel. Oh, I ain't got a fucking clue what happened there. The last time I used it was in Tenerife, and all I could think was that a bit of line got pulled around the reel and I never noticed it. And first cast, yeah, off it went. But I mean, it's a £20 braid. It shouldn't happen, but there you go. But I lost a lot of line and the lure and the leader and that, which is not good out in the sea. But it just happens sometimes, doesn't it? So I've got to get the reel now reloaded with line. So I can't do any fishing, so I'll get to a fishing tackle shop. There's nothing here, as I say. We're in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, right. Yeah, I'll show you where we are now. There you go. I ain't getting too close to them because the big one's got bigger muscles than me and it's dossing me out. Yeah. Kangaroos. They're here. I don't know, do they attack you or what? I don't know what they do. Soon find out. Seem quite friendly. It's got the little one with it, so it'll always protect the baby, won't it? Don't seem bothered. I'm only 20 feet away. I suppose they're used to people here though, aren't they? In this campsite. Right, what do we know about the prison? Well, a little bit, because I've just read up on it. Originally, when everything was brought by sea in the 1800s, this was the halfway stop between Sydney and Brisbane. So it was a good point of call to, you know, stop and have a rest. There wasn't really a harbour, only a national harbour, a natural harbour, so they needed a breakwater. So they shipped loads of prisoners out in 1877 to build a prison for themselves. So the prisoners came out here to build a prison for themselves, and they were the labour to build the breakwater. After 10 years, the breakwater, they built 1/7 of it after 10 years. The bad weather, storms and that had just killed it. So the whole thing just got put aside and the prisoners got sent back to Sydney, I suppose. It was then used again in World War One to house Italians and Germans, mostly academics and that. because they was declared an enemy of the state, weren't they? And we did the same. We definitely did it in World War II, didn't we? We interned lots of Germans and Italians in World War II. I don't know, I suppose you have to, didn't you, really? But yeah, it's been refurbed, some work being done to it. These tubs there, I had to Google it, it's a desalinating cream to get salts out of rocks and stones and brickwork and that. I don't really get it, I've never heard of it. It's a new one on me. There don't seem to be a lot of lime being used either. Perhaps the Australians going up to what we do with lime and the restoration of older buildings, I don't know. But it's not being used here. But it is a formidable building, it really is. And there's no escape, I tell you, because as I mentioned earlier, getting here, it's just like Holland, it's flat. So if you got out of here, you ain't getting far. Something else I just found, that obviously it's a big fishing spot, and in the 1800s and probably earlier, the Aboriginal elders were very knowledgeable on where the fish were, and active fished here for years themselves. So they worked as lookouts up on top of the mountain, the hills, to point out the fish to the people fishing out there and use their knowledge. Oh yeah. That's just turned up outside my camper van. Jesus. Hello. Hello, Reggie. Yeah, these are friendly, aren't they? Well, they're friendly, but they're very tame, aren't they? Where's he going? Weird things, aren't they? So there's his mate. He's got a mate. No one else seems bothered. Those Australians are used to this, aren't they? We ain't. Hello. Face like a deer, aren't they? Long-legged deer. I've just noticed, see the legs? There's a baby in the pouch. See his little nose just sticking out. Little baby. Unbelievable. Never thought I would see that. See it? Absolutely brilliant. Look, there's a little baby, look, see it? Okay, right, just want to correct something on that video about the, just before this, about the prisoners. No Italian prisoners were interned there in World War One. Italy were on the side of the Allies. It was World War Two where they went with the other side, and we interned them in World War Two in the UK. Anyway, I just wanted to correct that, it just slipped of the tongue. Right, we are in Byron Bay. Just landed, done a 3.5 hour drive, and I'm going straight in the pub to have a beer. Apparently, Home and Away is filmed here. I'm very proud to say I've never seen one episode. I have no idea what it's about. Obviously it's so. Yeah, pub's over there, the Great Northern Hotel, proper old Australian pub. I'm going to have a quick beer in there and then we're going to walk down to the beach. Right, here we go. Pint of Guinness. £8 a pint. Nah, Missed it. Never mind. Well, I had 2 pints. Probably the worst 2 pints of Guinness I've ever had in my life. Who else wouldn't know, would they? Right, well, this is it. Byron Bay, obviously, it's completely overmarketed, isn't it? But I'm not knocking it. That's how life is nowadays, isn't it? And there's all these wonderful clothes shops, surfing shops and that, and it is. There's a nice club area, but everyone walks about like a fucking scruff bag, me included. Yeah, it's just amazing, really. It's the way things have gone, isn't it? You know, I used to surf, and I started surfing 80s. In the 80s, I sort of got into it. But I didn't surf when I was first in Australia. I never took on to it. It was later. And it was a bit raw then. We hadn't quite got it all from America and all that. But now, I mean, it's an industry, isn't it? It's a money-making industry. People just wearing the surf gear, don't even get in the water. But that's life, isn't it? It's all about marketing. Keeps this place going anyway. Right, Byron Bay, you probably can't hear me, that's the wind. The surf's completely blown out, onshore wind, only got the kite surfers, it ain't really good for them either, really. Yeah, I don't know, we're here for a couple of days anyway, so we'll see more of it. Over there, that lighthouse is the most easterly point in Australia, so it should be twinned with Lowestoft, shouldn't it? That's the most easterly point in the UK. Yeah, I've done no research on this at all. I ain't got a clue what's going on here. I can see some music going on in a minute. But yeah, it's not comfortable. It's not cold, but it's just the wind. Yeah, I say we're here for another couple of days, so we'll suss it out. It is a nice beach, no doubt about that. Look at it. Yeah, we're like, right, this little critter here, that's called a hooded lapwing. There's so many different birds here now, I'm going to try and find out what they're called. So that's what that is, a hooded lapwing. I know this is quite sad, this is that toilet block, but this is Australian block work, the quality of it. You know, there's the face block work painted. You can't knock that, can you? That's quality.